Shalom everybody. In this video, I want to share a deep and fascinating idea about Korach, a man who led one of the most famous rebellions in the Torah. But what's often missed is why he rebelled. Korach wasn't just jealous or power hungry, he actually had a spiritual vision, one that seemed holy, but it led him to a terrible mistake. He saw prophetically that great people would descend from him, especially Shmuel the Prophet Samuel, and other holy Levites who would serve in the temple. And Korach thought, if such incredible people are going to come from me, then I must be very special. I must be destined for greatness. And that is where the Yetzer Hara, the evil inclination, fooled him. The evil inclination doesn't always come with obvious temptation. Its greatest trick is making us think we're doing a mitzvah, something noble, even holy, when we're actually feeding our own ego. Korah thought that he was fighting for kavod Hashem, the honor of God. He thought that through his lineage, Hashem's glory would be revealed in the world. And that's a beautiful idea, but it wasn't the full picture. He knew that when someone is spreading Hashem's greatness and revealing divine light in the world, that person should be respected and honored so that their influence can reach further. That when people honor a person, Torah, they are in fact honoring Hashem. And that's true. There's a famous pasuk in the book of Shmuel, Ki mechabadai achabed. Those who honor me, I will honor, Hashem says. Hashem does want us to honor those who bring his light into the world. But here's the key difference. Person being honored must not desire the honor and respect. That person must be humble. Like Moshe Rabbeinu, Moses, who ran away from kavod. Moshe didn't want power. He didn't want leadership. He only accepted it because Hashem commanded him. And even then, he tried to avoid it. Korach, on the other hand, chased it. And that's where his downfall began. He believed that because greatness would come from him, he should be the one in charge. He felt entitled to kavod and leadership. He convinced himself that it was for Hashem, but really it was for himself. And that's why he was so stubborn. That's why he felt he would succeed. He went so far as to rebel against Moshe, the greatest prophet in all of history. He said, we all heard the words, Anochi Hashem Elokecha at Har Sinai. I am Hashem your God. We all received the Torah. So he reasoned, if we all received it equally, then no one has the right to lead over anyone else. But this is a deep misunderstanding. Yes, we all stood at Sinai. Yes, we all heard the voice of Hashem, but the ability to draw down Torah into the world and to transmit it purely was a gift given to Moshe Rabbeinu. The Torah wasn't just heard by Moshe, it was received. Moshe kibel Torah miSinai. Moshe received the Torah from Sinai. That means the clarity, the inner light, the connection, all of it came through Moshe, and it still does. Even today, in our generation, we only receive Torah through people chosen by Hashem, people of pure humility, nullification, and truth. Korach didn't see this. He believed that because he had a holy vision, that meant he was the chosen vessel. His vision was correct, but his conclusion was wrong. It's true that greatness came from him, but not through him. His sons did tshuva right before they were about to die. They repented, and they became the source of that light. But Korach confused the prophecy of what would happen with the belief that he deserved to lead it. He thought Torah and honor go hand in hand, that because someone great would descend from him, he had a right to kavod. There's a deep truth over here. Torah is not an inheritance. It is not passed from father to son like money or property. There are some righteous people who had very wicked children. There are some wicked people who had very righteous children. Because Torah is a gift, it's a mission. It's a fire that chooses its vessel. Even though Torah began with the Avot, Avram, Yitzchak, and Yaakov, the one who truly drew it down into our world was Moshe Rabbeinu. And today, in every generation, there are souls like Moshe, humble, hidden, pure, who continue to draw down that light. But that light only flows down through humility. So here's the message for us all. Even when we feel inspired, even when we see spiritual visions, we must ask ourselves, is this really for Hashem or is this for me, for my ego? Korach saw holy descendants. He saw divine revelation, but he wanted the honor for himself. He chased it. And that desire, even when cloaked in spirituality, was his downfall. May we be like Moshe, humble, selfless, true. May we accept kavod only if it brings more light to the world, not to ourselves. And may we become vessels not for our own honor, but for Hashem's. God bless you all.